my new channel, a tech dog, like attack dog, and to start off my channel, I'm gonna be doing an $800 PC build, but not actually building it. I'm just gonna be showing you the parts that I want to build with, but I don't actually have this PC. This is the PC that I'm planning on buying. So I hope you all enjoy, and let's start now. Okay, so for the first item, we're gonna be choosing this CPU, and for this CPU, it is an FX 6300. The reason I'm choosing this FX 6300 is because it is one of the best bang for your buck CPUs, and it is a 6-core CPU, so it's good for editing videos, working, stuff like that, and gaming. Its wattage is about 95, or that's what it says on the website, and it is an AM3. It is an AM3 Plus socket, so you will need an AM3 Plus motherboard. So yeah, and this product will set you back by about $110. So that is what we will be doing for the CPU. Now, this next product, I'll be choosing a CPU cooler, and we will be choosing the Cooler Master Hyper 212 Evo 82.9 CFM sleeve bearing CPU cooler. And this is just a fan one, or a fan CPU cooler. It's not a liquid one or any closed loop cooler. And the reason I choose this one is because it is one of the most used and most recommended CPU coolers out there, and it works on so many different CPUs, and it is just great. So, and it'll set you, for this CPU cooler, it'll set you back by about $30. So it's actually really great for its price. For this next piece of hardware, we will be choosing oh my gosh, I'm just getting tongue-tied. We'll be doing the motherboard. For the motherboard, I've chosen the MSI 970A G43. The reason I've chosen this is because it is an AM3 Plus socket, so we know it'll work with the FX 6300. And it's for memory, it can support up to 32 gigabytes of RAM. It has 4 DIMM slots, and for the memory, it can clock up to 2133, and it has 2 PCIe X16s slots, and it's Crossfire compatible, so you don't have to worry about that. It has, on the back, it has 2 USB 3.0s, 4 USB 2.0s, PS2, and it is, oh wait, actually it has 6 USB 2.0s, so you will be fine with all those little connection things, and this product will only set you back about $70. So it is a great bang for your buck motherboard. Now our next piece of hardware will be our RAM, or memory. For this, I have chosen the Kingston HyperX Blue 8GB one module, so that whenever I want to, I can actually upgrade it up to 32 gigabytes. Because if I get a 2 gigabyte module, then I'll have to just throw out the other those 8 gigs. So it'll pretty much just be a waste of money. So it'd be way better to get this HyperX Blue, and this will only set you back about $65. So that's pretty cheap for the price for what you're getting. And Kingston is actually pretty reliable for the RAM and all their other stuff. So that is the RAM, and yeah. Now for the next item on my list, we have a hard drive, and this hard drive is the Western Digital Caviar Blue 1 terabyte hard drive. It is a 3.5 inch, well, not bay, but a 3.5 inch drive. It runs at 7,200 RPM, and it's pretty good for its price because it only cost on Outlet PC $57, and I'd have to say that's extremely good for what you're getting. So that's why we picked that one, or that's why we picked that hard drive. And Western Digital is pretty reliable, and a lot of people use their stuff. So now for my favorite part of the build, the video card. This is pretty much the heart of every gaming PC. That is just so sorry about my little rant there, but I just had to get that out of the way. I love video cards, yeah. the video card that I want, or that I've picked for this build is the R9 270X gaming 2 GB model from MSI. Now, this card, it can play pretty much any game at almost at ultra, with most of the settings turned on high and ultra and all that stuff, with anti-aliasing and all that. Its max output is 2560 by 1600, and its memory clock speed, its memory clock speed starts off at 5600, and you can make it run at there's 3 different modes on it, which is there's an overclock mode, there's a gaming mode, and there's a silent mode that are already all pre-built into this card. And that is one of my favorite parts about this card from MSI, because it just makes it so much easier for you to boost up your gaming FPS and all that other stuff. And also, this card will set you back about $215. Okay, now for the beauty of this PC build, we have, oh my gosh, we have the Thermaltake Commander Snow Edition, which is white and black. This thing is a beauty. It's not ventilation, but its airflow is just great, and it comes with one 3.5A, which would be used for my hard drive. Then actually, no, one external 3.5-inch bay, three external 5.5 bays, and 5 internal 3.5-inch bays. And it is a mid-tower case, and it has a small side window panel, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful case. And yes, it does have front panel audio, and it has front panel USB 3.0 ports. Now for the next part is something you don't want to skimp out on, or don't want to pay something low for, because if you pay too low, it could mess up your whole entire system, and then you have to rebuy everything. So for this will be our power supply. For the power supply, we will be using the Corsair 600-watt ATX CX power supply. Now, the reason why I picked this is because Corsair is super reliable, they're super good, and this is pretty good for the wattage, and everything is pretty good for its price, and it's 80 plus bronze, so it's just great. And this will set you back about $67. Now our optical drive. Well, this part is optional, but a lot of people have stopped getting optical drives, but I still want one. I do have a lot of I do have Blu-ray movies and Blu-ray stuff, and I do still and I have school projects that have to do with DVDs and CDs and all that stuff. So I am gonna get this LG UH12 and S30 Blu-ray reader and writer, and that's gonna be our optical drive. And this optical drive will set you back about $40. And now for the OS, and most builds don't include this, and it makes it about $90. This will cost about $90, but I'm choosing Windows 8.1 because Windows 8 gaming is better on it, and I already have Windows 8 on my laptop, and I've started to like it a lot, and for me it's just really smooth, and yeah, I just like Windows 8 a lot, so that's why I'm picking that. And that ends up being about a total of $780 without this wireless thing, because I have to have wireless because I run off Wi-Fi. But it'll end up being about $780 with all of that. That's not including a monitor, keyboard, mouse, anything like that. Just everything I listed. So that will be the end of our build. All links in the description for PC Part Picker, for my PC Part Picker page, will be in the description. So you can go check out this, or I'll leave an annotation for you to click on. all enjoyed this PC, or not PC build, but PC thingy, and I hope it helps you with deciding on what PC you want to build. And I'll see